Hello everyone. So recently, um, one of my videos, in fact my last video that I posted, um, was age restricted. And generally um, generally the way in which that happens is somebody flags it. Um, and the video was GOP official who mocked the wearing of masks dies of COVID. So pretty much right after that video was posted, I lost a subscriber. I think it's possible that that person flagged the video. Unfortunately, um, because YouTube is run primarily by robots, um, they give you an opportunity to appeal. But the problem is that your appeal goes nowhere. Um, it just, it's done, it's all automated. And so there's no actual human presence making these decisions. And so naturally, this function, quote unquote, of YouTube um, winds up getting abused and used against people. People like me. Um, I was not aware of this initially because I thought, well, that's such a stupid thing to do. Then I realized, oh well, it's Google, so yeah, probably the stupidest possible thing that you could do, they would do it. Um, so I'm going to go over why they told me it was flagged, um, the process of appealing that decision, and ultimately what um, the consequences are for me as a YouTube creator. So, um, yeah, this is really kind of the ridiculous part. Um, so it says, "Hi, the last American flapper." That's me. We wanted to let you. This is what they told me. We wanted to let you know that our team has reviewed your content, and we don't think it's in line with our sex and nudity policy. Sex and nudity. As a result, we've age restricted the following content: GOP official who mocked the wearing of masks dies of COVID. That's the video that they age restricted on uh, on the grounds of sex and nudity. Now, if you go back and watch that video very carefully, you will notice that I am neither nude nor having sex. Um, I think some asshole just flagged it on that basis because they could. Um, and initially, when I first got this message, I thought, oh well, maybe it's because of the thumbnail that I used. Well, here's the thumbnail. I mean, I'm not nude. I'm not having sex. There's no pornographic imagery anywhere in there. I'm just there's some skin here on my chest. I'm not even showing any cleavage. And so it's like, there are people on YouTube who've shown a hell of a lot more skin and not been age restricted. Um, and of course, the thumbnail, in the thumbnail I'm wearing that outfit, but in the video I'm not. And it's shot from a completely different angle, wearing a completely different top. And so it's like, oh my god. So naturally, being under the misconception that if I appealed the decision, I would be appealing it to an actual human, um, I appealed it and basically said, hey, if you watch the video, you'll notice that, I'm neither nude nor having sex. And this was their automated robotic reply. We've reviewed your content carefully. Bullshit. And have confirmed that it violates our sex and nudity policy. We know this is probably disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. So some asshole didn't like the fact that I was calling people out for not wearing masks or, getting vaccinated, and so they erroneously chose sex and nudity And the fucking robot that is Google, which is not apparently run by any human anywhere on Earth, it's like fucking Skynet, it just farts out these automated replies. So, yeah. Their appeal process, and I looked into it, yeah, um, you can only appeal the decision once. Even in a court of law, you have more than one appeal. You can appeal to multiple levels of judges before you get to the Supreme Court. Not with Google. And I looked. There is nowhere where you can contact an actual human. So they pull this shit, and there's no one to go to. You can go to the community, but the community is full of the same dipshit assholes who flagged the fucking video in the first place. What the fuck are they gonna do? They don't work for fucking Google. You know? And fuck them anyway. I mean, most of the people that sit there and troll those help sections are just trolls anyway. You know, looking to fuck with people because their lives are so empty, so devoid of anything meaningful that they just would sit there in a help section and troll people. I mean, even fucking PayPal has actual people that you can talk to. You know, none of them live in the fucking United States, but that doesn't matter. At least they're a human who can understand things and, you know, when given certain input, can respond accordingly. These fucking robots at Google, they can't do that. There's no subtlety there. It's just a fucking hammer. You know, hammering stuff all day long. So let's get to how this affects my channel. This was specifically put in the email that I received after they denied my appeal, which took, 45 seconds for them to do. Carefully reviewed my fucking content, my fucking ass. We will continue to age restrict your content. I hope it's just that one video, because that's the only one that was flagged. We'll continue to age restrict your content as we don't think it's suitable for younger audiences. Well, I make all my videos for people 18 and over anyway. But this means it will not be visible to users who are logged out. So you have to click that little I understand and wish to continue button just to watch the fucking video. Because there's sex and nudity in it, apparently. It will not be visible to people who are logged out, are under 18 years of age, or have restricted mode enabled. It also won't be eligible for ads. So although it contains no offensive content in any way, and there's no content which breaches any of Google Tube's policies, I won't be able to make any money off of it. Not that I would anyway. You have to have over 4,000 fucking subscribers just to make any money on this fucking platform, which is stupid and fucked up, but because they're making money off all my shit, so it's like, but yeah, all this because some insecure mental midget couldn't handle the fact that I fucking called out these assholes for, the right wing, for pulling their shit. If I was fucking the Young Turks or Try Guys, you bet your ass I could fucking get through to somebody. But just little old me, making videos in my fucking trailer and building fucking models, I can't get a fucking fair shake. The thing is, the real problem here is that I can't get a hold of an actual human. And there's no multi-step, multi-layer process to ensure that their guidelines are not weaponized. There's no human decision required. It's just all automated garbage. I can send them a fucking letter. That's the only way in which to contact someone at Google. And they have a fax machine. No email, no phone number to actually call a human. This is the problem with allowing something like this to be owned by a giant corporation. YouTube should be, uh, um, you know, it should be free. And it should have actual human beings making these decisions. Yes, you'd have to spend more money, but Google's a massive fucking machine, you know. Something like YouTube I don't think should be privatized. You know, it's like Facebook. It should not be owned by a single individual or a corporation or a handful of individuals, you know. Um, so, yeah. Um, I just wanted to point this out, you know, so that you guys know this is the kind of bullshit you have to put up with as a creator on YouTube. So, it's not all fucking fun and games. Most of the time it's more of a pain in the ass than anything else, but, you know. I think it's so stupid. It's under the sex and nudity policy. Okay, Google, justify where's the sex and nudity in that video? You know, if I could talk to an actual human and say, watch the fucking video, they could watch the video and go, oh, well, there's no sex and nudity here. You know, look at the thumbnail. Oh, well, there's no nudity. Oh my God, a woman is showing some skin. Suddenly it's, you know, 1903. You know, it's the 21st fucking century. You know, can't I show some of my shoulder and chest area? There's not even any fucking cleavage, for Christ's sake. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody.